Nurkic, Clayton Jr. into the paint, floats it, pulls the string, the bounce, caught the rim, and count it for two. I love it. A 14-2 run by the Jazz over the last 3 minutes. Steal, 6, ace, rack, got it!
Well, that's a great first bucket for him.
You know, he's a career 37% three-point shooter.
That's why he's lasted in the league this long. Beautiful drive by Walt Clayton. Has different gears, right? He can stop and go. He can hezzy. He can pull up for threes. Right on cue.
A little flex to the front row. It's about wellness, too. Physically, mentally, all the above. Ball tapped out. Taylor. Clayton Jr. back out to Sensabaugh. Just missed a shot, not the second time. That breaks a 7-0 run by the Clippers. 9 on the shot clock, 16 to play in the third. Kick it inside, easy bucket. Clippers fell asleep, and a nice read inside. Get off the bench, got out of shape. Marketing, fires a strike.
Wireless chicken. Doing the purple carpet earlier today.
Nice follow-up by Clayton Jr. Take it up, young fella.
Love his game.
On the floor. They love, what a career, as you mentioned.
Kings still looking for their first points here in the second quarter. Clayton Jr. snaking that screen, gets all the way to the cup.
I'm really a fan of that young man's game right there.
Clayton Jr. tracks it down.
And for a small, he does a great job of coming in and contributing on the glass, and he will take it from coast to coast. You got to pick him up. What the question Malik has is happening on the other end of the floor.
Oh, Clayton Jr. bucket and the foul.
I think we're all in the same boat, as well as our viewers at home, still in a state of confusion.
Turnover Sacramento, they're 11th. Here's Markkanen in transition with the scoop counted. Back to a 2-point game. Man, that last call just disrupted the flow of his game here.
It absolutely did, and you can sense the momentum shift right now.
Sensabaugh. Ellis with the challenge. Wow. Nothing but net. Clayton Jr., most outstanding player.
You've got Nurk, who isn't necessarily a shot blocker, and Taylor Hendricks. That's 2.
Yeah, swings that ball up, and they'll give him the goaltend. Somehow that ball found its way to Markkanen. Quick hit 3. Got it.
Love it.
Walker battles for the rebounds. Got it. Here's Markkanen. Walt takes the 3. The Rook. Bang.
Basket will go a long way here, Bowler.
Markkanen turns, fires, drills it. Triple.
To go, Jazz have to find something that's consistent and clicking.
Got to start somewhere. Nice pass, the Rook into Nurkic.
We've seen tonight the Jazz are kind of turning the ball over and unable to figure out Portland's offense, but Walter Clayton Jr. put the Jazz in a hole.
23 points scored off Jazz turnovers. Little hook, yes. Yusuf Nurkic.
Give you confidence, and he's gotten a lot of them lately. Yeah, he got to be confident seeing these Utah uniforms too, considering what he did Monday night as Nurk doing what he did, man, in his son's uniform.
I haven't seen Nurk take 2 dribbles in a long time.
Nurkic way outside. These two teams exchanging 20-point leads. The Suns got down by 20 there in Salt Lake City. Nurkic fires the 3 ball. Over Clayton Jr. will stop and pop.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, if it was all said and done, he's going to get some time.
Backdoor cut, Clayton. That's the first dunk of the professional career for Walter Clayton.
Bridges makes the right play, finds Trey for his second triple.
Hornets have made 12 three-pointers. The Jazz They have made 4.
I got to go on my first instinct picking some of my NFL games like I do on this.
Uh-oh, things get sloppy.
Right, yeah, we got
Bailey's first dunk of the night, second field goal for the 5th overall pick.
I like that three-point celly. That Archer.
He shoots the ball. You know what? I'm going to have to ask him to swing by.
So you think they're going to abandon that ball movement?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, from a player's perspective, is that natural for that to happen?
This is
Get discouraged.
bitty basketball. They want results here.
Good start for Peyton Pritchard. 3 for 5 overall, 8 points. Nurkic the hard screen. Clayton. It goes. There's a pocket pass, George to Hendricks. This game is tied for the first time since it was 0-0.
Not looking good.
They lost Mihailu. Joe Mazzulla needs a timeout just to break down defensively. The Jazz got another offensive rebound. Clayton for 2.
Man, he just accelerated.
He's really
we are running in mud today.
Deontay George has been their best player tonight with 26. Here's Walter Clayton into Pritchard, finds a cutting Kevin Love. I mean, what is going on? Not a strong suit for them early in this season. Clayton answers.
He's not a normal rookie either.
Brown's got to go in a hurry. George slipped and knocked him over.
That should have been a trip.
Clayton upstairs marketing, taps it in.
Works against Javonte Green. Now Markkanen against Asar. Utah into the corner. Rebound to Filipowski. Forecourt to Clayton in front to Markkanen. Lays it in. He now has 4 after 1. Oh, batted away by Nurkic. Clayton with the basketball. Sideline to Steve Mikhailuk, and he buries another. Svi in the first, and is 7'1" and 271. Had shoulder surgery, and he is out for the season.
Had a torn labrum. They sent him back, George, off of this road trip.
It's always a game away from the game a little bit. I mean, Will Hardy's still, doing some jawing with the officials. That missed shot comes back to Love. Clayton, 3-ball, got it. Knocks it away, taps it. Here's Keontae. Dribble drive inside. Lays it up, left hand, count it.
Beautiful.
Love the hustle.
Yeah.
He's got the rebound to Walt Clayton. And the Jazz, after that timeout, trying to pick things up. Nurk rolls inside. They're going to call, Jazz say, let's call goaltend. See, the Jazz need a 3-point shot or 2. It was a big play in the first quarter with Mikhailuk, but just 9 of 23. Detroit 6 of 23.
Will you take 3 that way?
I will take 3 that way.
I don't know.
That was head coach Will Hardy's a big fan. Inside, Hendricks gets the dunk. Hardy, who played his college ball at Tiny Williams College.
That's Bones Highland. See, I remember you and I talking about Bones in Denver. I thought he'd be around, but he's been well-traveled in this league as well.
Joe just so seamless on that feed. Clayton hits the turnaround jam.
You feel like maybe you have to change the trajectory of your shot, just like Nurk did.
The rookie down the barrel.
All season long, and so he would mentally kind of take himself out of the game because he wasn't being involved very much, but him knocking down that 3 was huge, and Ace Bailey.
Yeah, and the Jazz just can't finish on their end. They're executing pretty well, but the defense has been better, except right there.
Turns, fires, bank it, no. Rebound, Clayton. The rookie fires off to another rook. Ace Bailey,
Oh my.
Oh, underneath in the reverse. 2-hand, put back down. titles or win championships. They're two-way players, offense, defense, and Indiana has shown the spark they have on the defensive side. Ace checks back in and drops a triple. A big night of 32. Here's the Rook. Splash. And Will talked about his ability to... Pacers have outscored the Jazz in this quarter 15-10. Luke off the wing. Three is away and good. I don't think the net moved. Svi with 13.
And you have to have that aggressiveness. I mean, look, even with 5 fouls.
Beautiful. Inbound. Mark it and set it up perfectly. Sideline sounds. Yusuf Nurkic all night long. Ace Bailey gets the ball, drains a triple, sends the ball on the floor. They start the... Wallace now in double figures with 10 and a quick 5. Stop and pop Jay. Got it. Sends the ball by the opposition, and that's what the Thunder have done tonight.
You know, as much as I might find
16-1 Big T, and their only road loss back on November 5th by a bucket at Portland. They'll go 9-1 on the road.
No big can guard that guy.
And Kyle Anderson biting the dust. Look at the shooting in the quarter, though.
Filipowski hitting the three. He moved his feet. Deontay George breaking the paint. Buddy came back to help, and George still quick enough to get and make that three. Ace Bailey answering. But both GP2 shots says everything you say all the time.
Throw up your AirPods there. There's too many defenders in there. It's
and also,
congested.
8 turnovers. Can they stay to the single digits? They got 3 minutes to go right now. Filipowski lays it up and in.
Shooting great from 3. You don't want Keegan Murray to be the guy who gets Sacramento going from deep.
Clayton finds Market, but he will. Last year they finished number 2 in the West with a record of 52-30. Off to another hot start despite the 2 consecutive losses. Oh yeah, Kyle Anderson at his own speed, Big T.
Gone fishing, baby. One for that screen to get Lowry open, and then waiting to give him the delayed pass.
Nice steal. The Rook from Florida, left-hand layup. Little mini push by the Jazz coming. Jazz 11 turnovers have not helped in this first half. Beautiful pass. Clayton just thread the needle. Yeah. A Christmas wish list right on top of a nice cut inside and a layup. Those have come far and few. Jazz are 5-5 on this court. They will drop to 5-6, and the road record for Houston's impressive. Ball comes loose. Sends the ball. Leaves it. And the layup by Clayton. Final minute. Flip. Inside, and a little frustration bucket there. Well, not that far back. They're both young. Ime's in his 3rd year. Will in his 4th. Anderson will dial up a 3 and knocks it home. We're tied at 37. Under 8.5 to play in the first half. There's a driving runner by back out front, Mikhailuk. Squeeze a pass out to Clayton Jr. He'll drive. He's finding something, T.
Yes, he is.
How about confidence for one?
Yeah, he's saying, you guys don't know about this Holiday family. We all can play.
Mikhailuk tries to answer and does. He splashes home 3 and a timeout by Udoka.
Man, I'm proud of what he's doing and the way he's putting himself in a position to not just serve the team, but serve himself.
T, we talk about ball rotation.
And Coach Will Hardy directing traffic.
I should say front court. Clayton Jr. back out front. Quick first step. Keontae, left hand. Score.
Beauty.
12 minutes left. Jazz 5-0 when they lead going into the 4th quarter. Houston 3-3 when they trail. And a big bucket to start the 4th.
And a lot of NBA teams are looking for players that can do what he do at his size.
What an answer back. Walter Clayton Jr. Jazz spread the floor. One corner, Filipowski. Keontae, big shot for Key. Rebound. Clayton, Marketing runs with him. Lowry, catch and shoot, triple, bang! Big answer.
That's our 4 of 12 from downtown. Jazz are 0 of 3. Clayton, tough angle, high off the window. The Nets lead is 10. Just about 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Marketing was looking to go coast to coast. Find the open man. It's Clayton. Got a 3.
That just shows your endless knowledge that you were able to get that, though, in less than 2 seconds.
Clayton drives in for 2. Jazz now getting points in a hurry. Clayton's got an aggressive mindset. Anderson does it at his pace. The Euro. Slow and steady and effective. Anderson just made a driving deuce, and he's going to do it again. Markkanen rocks the rim again and again. Overall, 24% from 3, 76% from the line. Sets a ball, gives it up, Clayton lays it in. And Clayton with 13 points off the bench.
Good agility and hostility by Robinson.
And George knocks down another.
And he's doing all of that tonight. And I don't know.
Markkanen lets it fly and gets that one to go. Just his second field goal.
Tenacious and loquacious shot.
Kyle Anderson, the veteran, seeing his first minutes. Filipowski kicks it out. Anderson gets inside, lays it up and in. 2.5 gone by here in the fourth.
Clayton dancing and prancing to the hoop.
Nice move there.
Yeah.
In that stretch that he was out, Clyde, Knicks 6-3. One of the games, Jaylen Brown had 42. As Clayton knocks down a 3. The other one, Wagner had 37.
They fly all the way across the country, and they only play 2 games in New York.
Well, Will Hardy was asked about that as he flips it up and in. Collier. And Clayton off the bench. Knocks down his third three-pointer.
Yeah, but not the scoring, probably the passing.
Yes.
Yeah, the passing.
Three-pointer from Collier. Mike Brown not happy.
That's a massive number to help you out on that scoreboard.
As Clayton connects from downtown.
The Jazz are on a nice little modest 5-0 run.
And there's the rookie, Ace Bailey, stepping behind the three-point line.
I ask you about a guy who is not playing tonight for the Jazz, Lowry Markkanen, and his development over the last little while.
The finisher is amazing.
A screen really in that paint for the other Jalen Williams, getting him wide open. Great screen there by Nurk. Give Walter Clayton Jr. mid-range.
Go down that man, Jalen Williams. I mentioned just 4 games played before tonight. Now the Jazz are finding the range.
OKC's getting. They have only been to the free throw line twice, and they're 0 for 2 at the moment. So not a lot of free throws in this game. Jazz with only 4 attempts. They're 3 for 4.
Taylor out front, screen, space. They look inside now. Pull the trigger in the screen. Take it. Walt Clayton Jr.
Without Lowry in the game, right? You're still trying to find chemistry with the groups that are out there. That's a beautiful pass. That's probably some of the best passing action I've seen from the Jazz.
Largest deficit, Big T, in franchise history here at home through 3 quarters. Jazz down 35, now 38. Taylor Hendricks locks down that pivot foot, now launches it to midcourt. Shot clock rolls to 3, down to 2. Clayton, the dunk down inside, nicely done. I'd say Clayton is showing us Walt is not ever in a panic mode. Cody, the 10th pick out of Colorado 2 years ago. That's a tough bucket. Walt Clayton handles it nicely, back out to Walt. Filipowski. Oh, what a spin. Down low, count it.
Strong move.
That's the best move of the night by Utah. Under 4 minutes to go. Walt takes the hit and still able to knock it home from 10 feet out.
Yeah, I like this young man.
think what turned the Jazz eyes on Walt was kind of his two-way ability. There's a nice shot off the elbow.
Yeah, you see how patient that was.
Clayton with 20, and also has dished out 6 assists. And Hendricks going to have to add him to the list, despite the score.
On a bump fade by Jang.
That's Usman's first non-3 bucket made. How about bank it home? Nicely done, Ace. Now the Jazz have scored 63 with Clayton on the floor tonight. Thurl, he has scored or assisted on 40 of them. And that's 63%.
Bailey goes under the screen, steps behind it, and knocks down the 3.
Grizzlies a healthy 42% from 3. George, back-to-back 3.
Yeah, Clay adding to that positive bench for Dallas. 17 bench points already.
Oh! Cody Williams. He's got it. Here we come the other way. Walt, the trailer. Cody inside, caught the rim and in.
I'm telling you, Cody Williams has single-handedly
went tonight after Anthony Davis was scratched. Clayton with a beautiful crossover drive and score. First bucket for the rookie.
LeBron with a nice spin move down the lane there. Looked like his rookie season in that move.
So the Rook answers back.
Guys have an opportunity here early.
Clayton high off the glass, caught the rim and in.
Yeah, just great timing by Walter Clayton Jr. He saw the early opening in the paint. Different than what they're used to with Luka in the game.
Out to Filipowski, rolls inside, dunks it home. Nice, strong move. Ball's loose, he hits the deck, calls for a foul, nothing doing. Here we go, Jazz run. Walt Clayton, got it. That's a big answer.
Biggest lead in this one so far was 33-5 in the first quarter. Ace Bailey, and Bailey puts it away. Picked up by Pickett. Nuggets double. Clayton lets it rip and hits. We're saving you for tomorrow night at Dallas. Nurk, he's going to shoot a 3. Everybody getting into the act from the three-point line. Could be a record-breaking night, 124-98. And Nurk with a quick shot there. That one goes in. 126-103. Clayton. And Clayton knocks it in. 12 points, 12 rebounds in 16 minutes. Now over the top is Ace Bailey.
Well, it's showing in the Jazz's defense. No rim protectors. Haven't really been able to do it by committee as well as Kevin Love puts another one down.
Jazz have been outscored in the second quarter, 28-19, and Memphis now leads by 15. Cut it to 13 on that bucket by Flip.
Flip did a nice job there, not trying to shoot that floater.
Clayton turns the corner, into the paint he goes, rides it off the glass for 2, and he was not hesitant to take on Jacques Landell. Space opens up, the ball dropped, picked up. Here's Nurk. A week and a half to shoot that 3. Got it. I mean, T, he's out there making camp.
And his assist just took off.
Walter Clayton is in, and he knocks it down. He played well in the preseason.
Yeah, he did. He really did. He can score. He might try to detonate on the defender.
Nurkic just hit 1. Make it 2.
You can make that. You can't give him that much space.
Clayton Jr. Markkanen fades away over Barnes and hits it.
It's so much size, 7 feet tall to move that.
Clayton Jr. gets it back from Nurkic. Thought about the jumper, now goes in for the floater and scores. The touch from the rookie out of Florida is true.
Care, they all play for each other, they're all competitive.
And it's a process. They're trying to find. Lost it. Jazz looking to run. 3rd in the NBA in pace, and that's what they can do. Cody Williams up high.
Not easy to turn a 2-guard into a, your floor general.
Clayton Jr. bumped and put it in. They count that one. Sensabaugh responds. Tony Williams, right back Nurkic out. Clayton Jr. Another three for Utah. George. Williams. Clayton Jr. for three, and the Jazz continue to respond. Utah played last night. They beat Detroit, the best team in the East. At the buzzer. Marketed for three.
And the bench is dominated so far in this first half. For Boston, here's Clayton Jr. Boy, a left hand, he wills that shot in. Chance to get a rebound. They've got it with Hendricks.
And numbers right now.
3-on-2. Clayton. Oh my, he climbed up the ladder. He punished the rim. Three quick points for Walsh. Clayton Jr. leans in. Yeah, he hits the triple. Filipowski trying to screen. Yusuf Nurkic back and hits.
Sends the ball. Great rotation that time by the Clippers. Clayton in the corner for three. It's good.
Hey, and you know what?
There's a glitch in the matrix, folks.
Right, Williams inside, count it, and a foul, and Utah back into this one. Clippers out in front 47-40 inside of 3 minutes to play in the half. Collier down to Clayton Jr. All too easy for Utah now. Filipowski lays it up and in that time. And it's 118-99.
Continue just to be impressed by his play and his poise. Too easy.
Gambles on the perimeter since the ball takes advantage.
Pass perfectly to Payton.
Oh, his teammates know exactly what to do, and it's not a design play as much as it is an instinct. Because
switching and step double teams. Last 5 buckets for the Warriors, all layups. Walter Clayton, who can shoot from the outside, dropping that in. You're inside 7 minutes. What are you focusing on?
Keep taking care of the ball. Only 3 turnovers in the half. You're getting great looks every time as you get Clayton Jr. knocking down a three. They're juiced tonight, though.
Anthony Melton ticked off iron. Coming upon the final minute here. Laid up and in by Sensabaugh.
Good to see him come in and knock down some shots. Clayton with speed. Hendricks. And the corner three is good.
And there's that pace we were talking about. They're moving the ball up the floor real quickly.
Excuse me, they're going to call it a deep 2 for Wallace. That is a 3 for Clayton. Joe, a catch-fire 3. Hunter get 2 good looks. And there's a quick score the other way by Sensabaugh.
And helped him elevate his game out here on the court to give the Thunder some really valuable minutes here lately.
As Walter Clayton from the outside played his college ball at Florida. As marketing surveys, plenty of Thunder players to cast your vote for. Positionless, you can. Oh, Keontae George with A.J. Mitchell on him. A little bit of contact. It's 4 seconds. Clayton, shifty, bounces off of Wallace and is going to get the and one. Clayton on the drive. Nurkic, the push shot. That time he got it to go. Nurkic wanted to give it up to a guard to help make something happen. Clayton's been getting this clutch time action, and Clayton bottoms a massive 3. Trying to get it in. Don't want to foul it for the Thunder. Clayton got it off and made it, and now the Thunder are going to call a timeout.
Thurl, I think to your point, that's what the Jazz did early. 24 points in the paint thus far, but the 3-point shot until right on target goes Walt Clayton Jr. Filipowski makes 1 out of 2. Now the Jazz get the ball back. Markkanen streaks down the paint. Corner 3. You betcha. The former Gator with a triple. Here's Cooper. Black puts up a floater. Ball comes loose. Dallas battles. AD lost the handle. Loose ball finds its way to Clayton. Flipped. Oh, beautiful. I tell you, youth serve. They dish it up for Market and the 9-year vet.
How's that for a 7-0 run out of the timeout? Love it. Walter Clayton, three-pointer, stops the run.
That play, you got to get to the next play and stay a lot more focused.
Walt Clayton, that's it, dialed in. This season, double-double for Love, and 470 times now. Love has scored a double-double, quick outlet pass. This should be an easy runner. It is. Markkanen just took off.
That's great pressure on Cooper Flagg. You saw when he spun in the paint, Jazz sent another player to guard him. Bryce, baby! Instead, the Jazz are going kind of off one pass or last resort threes.
Love started a quick outlet off the miss. Count it. Sends a ball and one.
A lot more communication. Help side has to know when they have to help on that drive.
Another bucket. Okay, right now Collier demanding the ball, scoring 8 points, 53 rebounds for Charlotte. Hendricks low block, moves in, tries to scoot it up, and he does for 2. Collier thought about that 3, drives, kicks. Clayton double pumps glass. Nice shot. Nice shot by the Rook. Filipowski with the rebound, wraps it behind his back, hands it off to Isaiah. Good ball movement. No shot for Clayton, claps his hands. I think he wanted it back, but a rare miss from downtown, but that was from about Tuwilla. Clayton drops one for maybe Ogden. No, Clayton deep. A nice stroke. Clayton takes another 3. Why not? Knocks it home.
On his first 2 tries, he had been struggling coming in. 4 for his last 26 entering tonight. And Sensabaugh, who could not make a shot seemingly for a while. Clayton, Sensabaugh, feeling it. Heat check.
Oh my goodness.
24 off the bench from Bryce.
You might as well just keep a core on him as much as possible.
They got Terry watching him. Here's Filipowski. Good defense initially, but they lost him for a moment.
Again, we saw that last night in Houston where he makes a hard, solid cut.
Clayton hits a 3. 7.5 to play in this second quarter. Clayton trying to turn the corner, shovels it off for a Filipowski shot put for 2. Sets up the outside. Herder 3. May have had that blocked by Cody Williams.
That's 2 air balls right there.
Oh, what a pass! Clayton from the top flung it up there for Williams.
Earl, from a professionalism and hard work standpoint in the preseason. That's what kept him on the radar. He obviously had a chance to play with the pace with 10 points. Had one other 10-point game this season. George rising above the free throw line, and Keontae George hits it. And Filipowski back down there for a defensive rebound. Now Clayton, nice spin cycle to Cody Williams, and a layup for Williams. He's in the double figures with 11.
What's the ball movement that we're seeing from this team in the second half?
Kyle Anderson in the paint. And he's ascended to 21 points in this game. Walter Clayton hits the pull-up.
Little offensive flurry here.
The start of this quarter. Corner 3, Ace Bailey. That's good with 1.5 left in the third. Make sure that there's no possibility of lip reading. Deflection here and a steal. Walter Clayton. Clayton leads the fast break. Bryce Sensabaugh with the basket for the Jazz. He's got 10 points in the game. Walter Clayton from the baseline. Pull up by Walter Clayton. That's good. I have it as 23 regulation games in which they've scored 40. Walter Clayton with the finish. Kyle Anderson has taken all of 2 3-pointers this year. I believe that ended up being a 2, if I'm not mistaken. Move the ball, make the extra pass, push the pace, et cetera, et cetera.
Ball movement's the #1 thing, right? Transition's going to come out of defense, rebounding, but ball movement is so key. Make those guys make mistakes on defense. Sort of determination to go ahead and knock the record out of the way and move on with the game.
Here's a pull-up that's good for Sensabaugh. Fake the handoff to Taylor Hendricks. They do make the handoff to Clayton. Never could get himself sorted out to put up the shot, but Ace Bailey does and hits. Filipowski on the perimeter. Clock winding down already on Utah. Clayton drives, filling the lane. In behind him was Filipowski, who flips it up and in. Clayton's had a tough time getting shots to go in today, but of course he's a good passer. Knows how to run the offense, and he found Kyle Anderson. Bad pass. Falls for Sensabaugh, and that's who you wanted falling for. 7 of 12 from the floor in this game. Jaden Hardy, gap for him to drive, and a recovery by Utah. They've got numbers in transition. 2v1, Sensabaugh lays it in. Hardy with 8 in this game off the bench. Kyle Anderson once again scores inside. To start the 4th quarter, Utah is actually out shooting Dallas, and they just made another shot.
Now Fox in transition. Drop it off to Dylan Harper. And then Collier kind of waiting down the other direction with the dunk.
He's out there cherry picking.
Driving against Harper. Inside Filipowski. Got it. 6 seconds remaining.
Time.
Nurkic moves it back to Clayton Jr. Moves it. Kevin Love sticks it. Clayton Jr. on the drive. Puts it in.
Sneaky quick shot there.
Not as nonchalant as last third quarter.
No. A lot more energy.
Collier open 3. Hits it over Bryant. Harper diving on the floor. Rookie effort. And then Clayton took it back. Collier puts it in.
Oh, Clayton just hung in there.
Nurkic.
Tough one to kind of put the ball on the floor, but made it look easy.
Had it going in the first half. Clayton Jr. Nice move.
That's a great back cut.
Oh, he just turned his ankle.
Just drawn up.
That's an assist, just not the kind that the Utah wanted. Clayton Jr. back the other way.
All right, Julian, I see you showing off out there. I'm just a 3-point shooter. He's had a few of those this year.
And he just has that knack, and he
can score the ball.
Yep, and because of Lowry being absent, nice dunk by Flip.
A lot more space.
He gets that opportunity, right?
He had the 3. Now he nearly threw it away. Edwards gathers it in. Short rebound. The rookie. Clayton, look at him push. Splits to 2 defenders. That's a big-time bucket. Thrill again. We always talk about the first 3 minutes. You're down 97-86. Got to make a statement. There's one by the Rook.
He would have done under there. He kept Champagne safe.
How about that? Cody Williams just checked in, delivered a beautiful pass.
Great defense by Cody Williams as well on that side.
K-Love, what a pass. Oh, what a wraparound underneath. That was a no-looker by Svi. 2 minutes left in the first half. Jazz down by 9 with the ball. Drive, score it, make it 7.
Shooting pocket so he can get that quick rhythm release.
They know him here. He played over 100 games with the Jazz. What a backdoor cut. The feed from Clayton to Collier.
8-point game, Miami. Clayton fires up a triple. Jazz need one. Out, and in. Oh, nice touch. Miami has 17 offensive rebounds and 15 now second chance points. After the 2 free throws, Nurk rolls inside. Beautiful release.
Filipowski with momentum to the basket. Fancy finish for the big man.
That was nice.
Clayton a 3. Miller didn't step up to the level of the screen, and Clayton.
Utah 44% from the field. Clippers just 42%, and going 4 for 15 from above the arc. Leonard is 6 of 12. Clayton down the lane, inside, lays it in. He can finish.
And tied his most points in a quarter this season with the 9 that he had in the third. Quickly down the floor to open the fourth. Larry Markkinen is on the money with a 3-ball.
Knocked down and picked up by Curry.
Yeah, you can't be flipping with that ball. You have to be accurate on your passes. As Flip goes in, little bully ball himself against a.
By Markkinen, now can you score?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Filipowski, big offensive rebound. Not many so far in this first half. Beautiful feed. That's what's so intriguing about Walt Clayton Jr. 13 for Buddy in 14 minutes. Walt Clayton gets a triple to fall after an 0 for 2 first half. And that run has been all manufactured by Cam Thomas.
Well, they're going to stay with him as long as it's working. His 4 teammates are kind of waiting on the outside as Taylor Hendricks finally gets a.
Shed with a runner, and Darko sitting next to Scotty Barnes in front of us with his left arm draped around his shoulder. Is that 3 with over 60 steals and 60 blocks? He's got 74 blocks. Leads the league in stocks, as that bucket is good from Kevin Love. Rui Hachimura made that corner 3. Kyle Filipowski to the cutting. Clayton lays it up and in. Kevin Love out on the court. Here's Clayton in the corner. Love with the rebound, and cutting is Clayton, and we're tied once again.
And we mentioned, Matt, this bench, they can provide a spark and help the Raptors win this game. You saw Mamu coming off the bench, knocking some threes down. Jacoby Walter doing a good job defensively.
Oh, Markkinen turns the corner with a left.
That action over there.